saw strange creatures outside the city. They must have come from a tear in corroded space. A fragmentum, correct?
How do you... That's right. Out there in the blizzard, there are still many threats, including the monsters you saw. The Silvermane guards are continuously engaged with the enemy, but I'm afraid the situation is bleak. After your meeting with the Supreme Guardian, I would like to consult you on this matter.
I know how to do things. Please? Thank you. Oh, this is like the chapter thing, okay. Yeah, follow this dude, I know. Oh, talk to me.
We're here.
Hey, yippee, we're here. How nice.
This is Cliff Fort, the heart of Belobog and headquarters of the
Cliff, I give up. Was like, I just heard it being said. I could probably, like, try and replicate it, but I failed really bad. The architects?
The saviors of humanity. Long before the arrival of the Eternal Freeze, the architects braved the doubts and derision of the people, never wavering from their construction of its defenses. History has proven that their decision was the correct one.
The decision of hiding in one big city and just heating the place up warm enough that people don't die? Is that what you mean?
The architects named this fortress after Clipoth, Eon of Preservation.
Clipoth.
Under their direction, humanity has withstood external enemy attacks and held off the Eternal Freeze. Even today, we resist the Fragmentum's corrosion.
I am impressed that they haven't frozen to death yet. If the entire planet is like an ice planet. Like, are they just having campfires every night? How do they keep this place warm?
The residence of the Supreme Guardian.
The Supreme Guardian?
Okay, I like how she just said it like, the Supreme Guardian, are you guys like role-playing stuff?
The leader of Belobog, elected and appointed by the architects. The Supreme Guardians have watched over this city for generations, sheltering the people from harm. The current Guardian is Madame Cocolia Rand. Every major strategic decision is issued by her.
Is it like giving one person all the power kind of a bad idea in these kind of games?
Whoa, she sounds like a big deal.
Wow, you're using your brain cells.
I will now bring you to see Madame Cocolia. Please, have your words at the ready. Her time is precious, so she prefers concise communication.
Sure.
We're gonna see her right now? Can I at least find a place to freshen up first?
You look fine. Standing cat, we need to observe. Yes.
Rest easy. The Madame Guardian doesn't care about formalities. Not
That's
to mention,
nice.
you've only just arrived. It would be unexpected if you were familiar with Belobog customs.
Hey, you never know. Some people are really weird about those things.
I've dispatched a messenger to send word. Madame Cocolia will be aware of your arrival. Come with me.
Okay.
But that's a meaningless sacrifice. How can you...
You may leave, Branya. Visitors have arrived.
A meaningless sacrifice. I want to know what they were talking about. Sounded important.
Yes, Mother.
Oh. I wouldn't
Guardian,
want some...
I have brought 3 outsiders to see you.
I wouldn't want my parents to be in a position of power over me, like, in this kind of way of like, yeah, you're just the leader of the city. Because, like you just saw, they will abuse the power, I think. Or at least not really see you as a child. Or their child, at least. Imagine being dismissed like that. That sounds mean.
The messenger informed me. Well done, Gepard. You may leave.
Oh, please do not leave us alone with her. Please. Okay?
Welcome,
Just ditch us.
visitors from beyond the Eternal Freeze. Or perhaps I should say, from beyond the sky. No?
You know?
I am Cocolia Rand, Belobog's Supreme Guardian. I would be grateful if you could tell me why you have come.
Wait, we did of course. Oh, we showed the thingy, the person, a picture of like their planet. Of course, they knew we were from behind the sky. I was like, isn't it a secret? But no, it wasn't. I'm surprised that like they don't treat us like a witch hunt. Because if a planet had like lived all on its own, I would have expected a witch hunt. So you don't doubt our identity. So you believe you come from beyond the sky.
Do you wish me to doubt it?
No.
Or perhaps you're not confident in that identity yourself.
What?
No, I do not doubt it. I can see that you are not from this world.
That sounds weird. What do you mean you cannot see? You can see that we are not from this world because we aren't half frozen. Is it like the third person I've seen with like ice attached to their skin?
The architects remember the history well, else we should forget it. I know that in the distant past, before the Eternal Freeze descended or the Legion invaded, this world was once prosperous beyond measure.
Uh-huh.
An eon connected our planet to other worlds, and we discovered the endless possibilities of the boundless universe.
Ooh.
We also came to know of Klapoth, the Amber Lord. Under their attentive gaze, we built the city walls. So do not be surprised. For 700 years, the architects have received no further communication from the stars. But I knew of your existence. Tell me why you have come.
They come to trailblaze this planet. This sounds like some kind of prophecy that they have been telling each other for generations. Like, one day, the people from beyond the sky will return and help us free. Whatever. Honestly, from the ice? I'm not good with making prophecies. Trailblaze this planet.
Do you think anyone's gonna know what you're talking about?
No.
We came here for something known as a stellaron.
A Stellaron.
Objects that fell from the blue on separate worlds. Their appearance spelled disaster. Many of the planets we visited have suffered their effects. You mentioned invasion by the Antimatter Legion. Soon after their arrival, this planet suffered the Eternal Freeze. At the same time, the phenomenon known as fragmentum space corrosion began to occur. Correct?
I like that this game is just throwing really difficult words at me and I'm just like, talk fancy words. I have... Okay, the Antimatter Legion is like the bad guy. Eternal Freeze is obvious. But like the phenomenon known as fragmentum space corrosion, what did that mean again?
Correct.
The Stellaron was caused by the Aeon of Destruction. The elemental freeze is a product of the Stellaron. Fragmentums are a product of the Stellaron. I like how serious she
Stellarons
looks.
bring about different disasters on different worlds, but every world seeded with a Stellaron will give birth to fragmentums. You can see us as kind-hearted interstellar public servants, lending a helping hand to any world affected by a Stellaron.
I'm a kind-hearted internal public servant. Sure.
Your analysis of our current circumstances is clear. We have indeed suffered the disasters you speak of, some of which prove vexatious to us even today. But why should you care?
Because it stopped our train from moving forward and we want to leave. I'm used to games basically using baby talk to me, and this game is like, let's throw every slightly difficult word at them.
Even if this Stellaron you speak of did bring about disaster, I fail to see its connection to
Fair
you.
enough, fair enough. People are
I don't
selfish.
believe that anyone would go to such lengths to help a world unrelated to them. Unless they had something to gain.
That is honestly fair.
You're right. Our reason for coming here is not purely selfless. If we don't seal the Stellaron, we cannot leave this planet.
Please help us locate Stellaron. Please, we want to
If
leave.
we can get rid of it, your world will be safer too.
You know how to seal the Stellaron.
I just absorb it into
have
my
the
body and
relevant
become
means.
stronger.
Very well, I believe you. If our present situation is truly the result of this so-called Stellaron, then your arrival is the hope that Belobog has waited 700 years for. I am willing to assist you.
So
in
it is
any way
kind of like a
possible to help you
prophecy.
locate the Stellaron. It's getting late, and you must be tired. I will arrange for you to stay in our most comfortable hotel. Rest there and get a good night's sleep.
I still
Tomorrow
don't
at
really
noon,
trust
I will
her.
dispatch someone to escort you here, and we can discuss this urgent matter in greater detail.
I don't know why I still have trust issue. Thank you, Supreme Guardian.
It should be me thanking you, visitors from beyond the sky.
I have the feeling
I
that this
too
is a
need some
trap.
time.
I don't know
I'll
why.
go over our records for anything that may be connected to Stellarons. Please excuse me for not escorting you further.
Nah, it's fine. Ah, that just made it worse. There's something else going on, isn't there? The heck?
Of course, I understand. Do not worry. I have a way.
Oh, wait, I just realized.
It
Shit.
seems that the Supreme Guardian holds you in high regard. I have received orders that your movements are no longer to be restricted.
She's very reasonable.
You know, I
Yes.
didn't think things were gonna go that smoothly.
Let me guess, it rarely goes this smoothly.
I'm afraid I still have duties to attend to. I must return to my post. I hope you enjoy your stay in Belobog.
Thank you.
Wait, can you recommend some sites? It's not that late. We want to take a look around.
Well, I'd say
Let
that
me
Golden
flirt with
Theater
the
and
trash
History
cans.
Museum are both worth a look. However, you'd need a pass to get into the museum. I recommend you visit Everwinter Monument first. It's Belobog's most symbolic landmark. And if you enjoy
We
music,
don't have any money
head to
here.
Neverwinter Workshop. You can sometimes catch an outdoor performance there. The artist is... You'll see.
We'll
Oh,
see,
and
okay.
if you're staying at Goethe Hotel, please avoid the alley that runs next to it. The one with Silvermane guards stationed there. It's started to be affected by corrosion recently,
Oh.
so it's been sealed off.
Fight.
So the corrosion is inside the city. That's a grave situation.
Yes, we're mounting a resistance as we speak. I must leave now. I hope
Okay,
all goes well
bye-bye.
for you.
Okay, what am I gonna do? Okay.
So let me introduce myself. I'm the intelligence officer for the Silvermane Guards, and a temporary guide for the A Journey Through Belobog's History program.
Yeah.
My name is Pelageya Sergeyevna, but you can call me Pela.
Bela. You seem happy to see her.
Yes, Miss Pela.
Yes, Miss Yes,
And
Miss
perhaps the
Bela.
grown-ups among us could refrain from acting like children.
You immediately got called out. No.
Okay, guys, take a look over here. This is Everwinter Monument. It was erected to commemorate the mighty architects.
Uh-huh.
Architects are followers of the Aeon Klipar.
So they're people of
It
the
was
church.
they that foresaw crisis, built up our walls, and established Belobog, preserving the spark of human civilization. Even today, they are still tending to the city. Everwinter Monument is made up of two parts. A gear that symbolizes knowledge and industrial strength, and huge ice crystals that symbolize the eternal freeze. These two symbols are bound together, the gear restricting the ice. It represents the unyielding spirit of the architects in the face of nature's barbarity.
Oh.
Any questions?
Yes, I have questions. Can I...
Any questions?
What does the monument have any symbolic
The
meaning?
monument is made up of two parts. A gear that symbolizes
You just
knowledge
said
and industrial
this.
strength, and
What are those blue
you mean,
crystals?
what are they made of? It's geomarrow that's undergone a change in color. The color of geomarrow is related to the environmental temperature during its refinement.
Ah. Okay. Who are the
The
architects?
architects are followers of the Aeon Klapoth. It was they that foresaw the crisis, built up our walls, and established Belobog,
Okay.
preserving the spark of human civilization.
Yeah. I have the feeling like they're saying the same things over and over and over again. I'm not even blaming Disco, but like everyone just keeps repeating the
Or,
same
to put
thing.
it another way, the architects are Belobog's founders and saviors. Even today, they are still tending to the city.
How did the eternal freeze occur?
That's a question for the Scientific Research Division, though they may not be able to give you a definitive answer.
Fair enough.
The Eternal Freeze is no ordinary natural disaster. Meteorological records from hundreds of years ago cannot explain the cause. To put it simply, it's a problem that has plagued Belobog scientists for centuries.
Fair enough.
And what about you guys? Take your time. We're not in a rush.
No, I'm done with the grown up acting like a child. Kids that I was actually guiding around. Do you have any questions?
Neverwinter Workshop. Hey, didn't Japard say there'd be a show
Yes.
He said you can sometimes catch an outdoor performance.
Fair enough.
Sometimes being the operative word.
here? Darn. I wanted to see one.
We can wait.
I'd been wondering. You see that heater over there? Why
Yes.
would they keep it outdoors? The city is so weird. Normally you'd want a heater inside a building, right?
I mean, yeah. Maybe they have indoor heaters too. I mean, you have this entire city you need to keep warm. You cannot just keep, well, March, if you recall, outside it's I was about to say. Isn't it how they repel the eternal freeze? Just
If
like
so,
hundreds
I'm
of
not
meters.
Sure mighty is the right word for these architects.
Tiny heaters are no use against the Stellaron disaster.
You guys sure have a lot to say about that broken heater.
Oh wow, she's cool.
Hi, hello.
Hi there. The name's Serval. I'm the owner of this workshop.
So far,
If you have any broken equipment lying around, you can always come find me, though I can't guarantee I'll be interested in fixing it.
fair enough. You are happy with every person we're meeting, basically.
Oh, we're okay. I was just curious about the heater.
No.
Curious about the heater? It's just a standard geomarrow radiator. You can find them anywhere in the administrative district.
Those are a lot of words. What do you mean, no? I wasn't into. You are interested in almost every character. Good enough? We only just got here. Everything is new to
Only
us.
just got here?
Yes.
Ah, I figured it out. I heard a loudmouth guard say that a group of outsiders had met with Kokoria.
Yes.
You must be them?
Yes.
What an honor. Where are my manners? We can talk about heaters all day if you like. Let's have a chat.
I am not interested in talking about heaters all day, please. Ooh, new person. Hi. Anyway, I think at the rate I'm going, I can catch up in this game if I stream every day for like 7 months. A toolbox? You cannot tell the function of the items inside the cabinet based on their silhouette. Cabinet contained many tools and machines. Ooh, large gear. gears powering something. For example, maybe the workshop will stand up and turn into a giant robot. Violating the rules of blah 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 blah. This is just decoration. Red thing doesn't produce any effects. Sure. Whatever you say. And this is another toolbox. Let's just talk to
The heater you
Cheval.
saw is just a standard geomarrow radiator. They may not look like much, but they're a real lifeline to the people.
Fair enough.
The blizzards here are brutal. If we didn't have a reliable way of keeping warm, Belobog would long since have become a dead city, both above and below the surface.
Fair enough. What is geomarrow?
It's an ore, a special energy resource. Whether it's keeping the city warm or keeping our counters ticking, everything runs on geomarrow.
That is just waiting for one disaster. Why would you want everything to run on one
Geomarrow
thing?
grows beneath the surface of the planet, and specialist underworld mining teams are there to extract it. Transport lines shuttle it up to the surface.
Yeah.
In the overworld, we use the same lines to ship surface goods and aid down to the underworld.
Okay. I want to see the underworld. Sounds interesting. Above and beneath the surface?
You didn't know? Belobog is structured like two big connected discs. The overworld is responsible for administration and trade, while the underworld is responsible for energy supply and resource extraction.
I now really want to go to the
However,
underworld.
due to an order that was given many years ago, nobody has moved between the overworld and the underworld in a long time.
I want to go down.
I shouldn't be talking about this.
Let me go
I
down.
never said anything.
No. I want to go down. Why is the heater
Isn't it
outside?
just like cooking food over an open flame? If the house is a pot, then the heater is the stove it rests on.
Oh.
When she puts it like that, it actually starts to make sense.
Fair enough. Thank you for your
No
answers.
sweat. This is your first time in Belobog. I just want you to feel some of the warmth the city has to offer. Hey, seeing as there's nothing on your plate just now, want to help me fix up
Yes.
this machine? Just a bit of manual labor. You might find it interesting.
Yes.
Great. Then let me give you a demonstration first.
What are we gonna do? Ooh. Rotate the modules to adjust the circuit and direct electrical current from the power supply to the endpoint. Repairs are completed when all endpoints... Okay. This is the source from it, yeah. This is the end. That wasn't difficult. Of VCR machine, dare imagine what it might show you.
Nice. You guys are pretty handy. You picked that up in no time.
Can I do it?
Want to be my assistants? Average pay, but I'm a good boss.
Sure you are. Sure, why not?
Do you just say yes to everything?
Maybe.
I was only kidding.
No, I like the puzzle. Give me more.
Well, I'd better carry on here. Why not have a better look around? My workshop will always be open to you. And your wallets, of course.
Sure. And now I cannot talk to you anymore? Hehe, I finally got hit. I've been trying that
That's
like
the
3
alley
times.
that Shepard mentioned. The one contaminated by the fragmentum, right? I can't believe how close it is to the city center.
You mean the one place he told us to stay away from?
They hadn't identified it. I bet all the shops and hotels in the vicinity would have had to close down by now.
Move back. This is your final warning.
But my proof of property is inside. I don't have any.
The fragmentum has already corroded this block. You can make a property retrieval request to the architects, but only Silvermane guards are permitted to enter here.
I can't believe fragmentum corrosion has spread into the city. No wonder there are so many soldiers stationed there.
Guess I'll just really hold back the
No.
momentum.
As long as the Stellaron is active, the corrosion will continue to spread.
Ooh, I see another
Soldiers
trash
can
can.
only periodically clear the fragmentum of monsters. But the monsters will continue to emerge and multiply.
Please try to understand, sir. Backwater Pass has become very dangerous. We're just here for your safety.
If I can't get my proof of property, it doesn't matter how safe I am. Out of my way! Let me pass!
Fair enough. I understand both sides, honestly. I enjoy that way too much. Okay, time to go to the hotel, I think.
So tired. I just want to put my head on a pillow and drift off.
You're dramatic.
Seems like the first day of our trailblazing expeditions is always pretty eventful, huh, Dan-hung?
That's because you've got too much energy.
Fair enough. Ooh. A burning smell evades your nostrils as you approach the trash can. This trash can looks like it was set on fire. The entire trash can is deformed, with a layer of dark, scorched ash-like substance coating the bottom. In the light, you see the particles floating softly, almost dancing. I didn't even get anything from it. Damn, okay. And we're in the hotel. Ooh.
Wow, what a beautiful lobby! It's gonna be soft mattresses and cushiony pillows tonight.
No, it's not, isn't it?
Wanna have a pillow fight later? Huh? I bet they're stuffed with goose feathers.
March. Earlier in Klipoth Fort.
Stop, I know what you're gonna say. March, you said too much back there. March, you shouldn't reveal our goal to people we don't trust. Meanwhile, you guys were beating around the bush and speaking in riddles.
And?
But check it out. Seems like we landed with a pretty sweet deal, right? We get the royal treatment, rooms in a beautiful hotel, and the full support of the locals. As far as trailblazing goes, this is smooth as heck.
That's not what I was going to say.
For
Alright,
once.
spit it out then.
Earlier in Klipoth Fort, were you paying attention to the Supreme Guardian?
No.
Yeah, of course. This isn't my first expedition, you know. My powers of perception are sharper than the sharpest blade.
Foreshadowing intensified? What do you mean foreshadowing intensifies? What did I miss? I missed why you sent that message. Foreshadowing what now? Oh, you mean about like the whispers and stuff? Yeah, I didn't trust anything the woman said. I didn't trust anything. It's weird. So you did notice anything? I knew there was something up with her. Am I alone at the...
Nope, she seemed normal to me.
Ugh.
She was kinda harsh at first, but she turned out to be a nice, reasonable lady.
No.
Although, it felt like she was looking through me. As in, I know she was speaking to us, but it seemed like her gaze was fixed on something far away.
I had a similar feeling. Almost as if we weren't the only people in the room.
Do you have to put it
Ghost.
like that? That's scary.
Come on, we deal with monsters. Ghost wouldn't be anything. Must have been the Invisible Man. Must have been a guard. The Invisible Man.
Well, there's no way he'd get past Dan-hung's sharp eyes.
Perhaps I'm too sensitive. She did promise to help us.
No, don't trust her.
Just hope she keeps her word.
Don't trust her, please.
Let's get some rest. We need
We're
to
gonna
save our
get
energy
killed in
for
our
discussions
sleep.
tomorrow.
I like how fancy I'm standing on the stairs.
Is there anything left to do? We're meeting the Guardian tomorrow. There won't be any time for sightseeing.
I think we have done everything, right? Like, literally everything, basically. Yeah, that's
It was
enough
a
fun
long
for
day
today.
All I need is a hot shower and a good night's sleep. Well, don't talk about it then.
I've got a bad
Let's get to
feeling
bed
and I'm not
early and
allowed to
save
talk
everyone.
about it.
I sense the next few days could be tiring.
Well, I'm off to my room then. Express lights off.
Okay. Mine. Rest. Oh. Eh, that's about what I expected.
Who are you? What are you? What do you want?
Damn, that's one nightmare, I guess. When I up, that's the front of you. The front of you is a closet. It is based on all the signals coming in from your sensory organs. A perfect closet, designed capacity, tactically, build quality and scent, no matter how you look at it. You can't possibly think of a better closet. Wait a minute, scent? How's a scent measurement of how good a closet is? Doesn't matter, it smells good, and it's not an odor of typical sandwood or any other natural materials. Rather, it's a miraculously cleansing scent that's completely artificial, a marvel of chemical engineering. It is so alluring that all you want to do is get into the closet and let your whole body soak in the scent. Whatever I'm going in, here I come, closet. Going back into the closet. Yes, you're about to go in. Don't question why I immediately went to that. Yeah, that was me fighting the hotel devil.
There's a group of Silvermane guards at the entrance, and I don't think they're here to say hi.
Rude.
If this is our escort, it's less friendly than I was expecting.
Maybe they're not here to escort
I
us.
guess we'll have to find out.
Do we though?
Let's go and meet them. We won't know until we're down there.
I do find it kind of funny that I probably...
Hey, Commander Bronya is waiting for you all down below. Hurry up and go see her. And no tricks.
Yeah. I do think it's kind of funny that I think this was like a total of 30 minutes of like storyline. And it's been almost 2 hours. Ah, I'm terrible at this game. I love it.
Are we in a lot of trouble?
Aha!
Huh? It's you. You were there at the fort.
Yeah, that's the daughter.
I am Bronya Rand, acting commander of the Silvermane Guards. In the name of the Amber Lord in the Highest, and under order of Supreme Guardian Kokolia Rand, I hereby arrest the suspected infiltrators under the charge of plotting to incite rebellion.
Remember you have had the support of the people? Yeah. I'm not surprised I got arrested. I didn't trust her.
Agent of the Supreme Guardian, I herewith temporarily strip you of your freedom of action and speech. When you are tried by the adjudication panel, you will be given the opportunity to defend yourselves against the accusations.
Uh-huh.
Resistance will prove futile. You must come with me.
Okay.
Wait a minute. This isn't what we agreed. She said we were going to be escorted to discuss an urgent matter.
This is an orchestrated betrayal, obviously.
Obviously.
Looks like we've been downgraded to accomplices. Again. It seems like it's every third planet this happens.
That's because you always act without thinking. You never have a plan.
Hey, I'm improving. I'm coming up with a plan right now. And got one.
It's Runaway.
Dunhung, the alley.
The one that's been sealed off. It's
The
possible.
one there where there's more guards.
Be ready to make an escape.
Okay.
Huh?
Time to
Really?
commit some
I just wanted to say
crimes.
something.
You sound pretty convincing.
3 of a kind.
Okay. I guess we are a strange trio.
It's an old Astral Express escape signal. Do you play cards?
No.
2 pair.
Hey, what are you whispering? Let's get going.
Ace!
Oh wow.
Have an ice day! They charged straight in!
Can't know
Stepping into a fragmentum. I don't know if they're overconfident or just eager for death. It would seem that Mother's judgment was correct. Should we report them as missing or...
So, she has confidence in our survival.
The
Deceased.
Guardian's order was to arrest them. We cannot abandon our pursuit just because they fled into a sealed-off area. I must ascertain their fate with my own eyes.
So you're gonna jump into?
Yes, ma'am.
Isn't it basically
all threats to
sealing
Belobog's
the death
security.
though?
That is what I must do. See? They weren't brave enough to follow us. Freedom! Serves them right. Better luck next time, slowpokes.
We got lucky.
Well, you can get good at getting lucky.
We caught them by surprise. Nothing more. They'll be in pursuit soon enough. Let's follow the path. We need to guarantee our own safety before making any further plans.
Okay. Cause what are these again? Like different dimensions, or what did I run into? I'm kinda confused.
Wait, there are Silvermane guards here. Careful not to alert
They
them.
seem to be lost.
They must have entered from another direction to cut us off.
You
We should
sure they
avoid an
look
open
hurt?
conflict. Let's find another path.
What if I don't?
Wait, there are Silvermane guards.
They must have entered from an... We should avoid
Okay,
an
they're
open
just
conflict.
not gonna allow me. Fine! Have it your way. Ugh. We're taking all the fun out of things. That was suddenly a very dramatic change.
She really caught up with us. Even
That's
had time to
just
set up an ambush. You dare underestimate me?
Whoops.
Even though it has suffered fragmentum corrosion, this is still part of Belobog. It was our home. The guards know this place like the back of their hand. Enough cat and mouse. Drop your weapons and come with me.
No.
You're such a nuisance. Just what crime are we supposed to have committed again? It better be worth you following us all the way out here.
My orders are to arrest you. It is for the adjudication panel to present you with the nature and penalty of your alleged crimes.
That's
You saw us
weird.
yesterday. Do you remember? Madame Cocolia received us as honored guests. How can such a drastic change have occurred in the course of one night?
It's because I
Madam
killed
Guardian
the
investigated
room
your
service,
backgrounds.
isn't it?
She summoned me last night to tell me that you had deceived her. Your identities and purpose here are counterfeit. You seek to overthrow the rule of the architects.
What a two-faced hag!
Don't call someone's mom that!
Guardian only elevates the seriousness of your crimes. Throw down your arms and surrender.
Marge, come on!
We're wasting our words, March. At least one thing is clear. We mustn't be caught.
Well, if there's no escape, then maybe it's time we gave them a taste of Astral Express medicine.
You mean fight? Yes, okay. Oh, I expected a second round. That's about second though.
Lady Bronya.
I'll handle these evildoers myself.
Yippee! I'm gonna get killed.
This girl's pretty strong. Hey, Don Hung! Maybe now's a good time to show off your secret strength?
You first.
Dramatic.
You're no fun.
Intruders, give it up. You will be guaranteed a fair trial.
And I come back from cooking.
Sorry,
Hello.
I didn't mean to ruin the intensity of the moment.
You missed nothing special, I think. Did you? I don't remember.
What is this?
I can't breathe.
I have one thing to say.
Oh,
Sampo
that
never lets
bitch.
friends who've helped him come to harm. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say.
Oh, hey, look at Shampoo. Yeah.
They will suffer, sacrifice, and
Kidnapper
die
extraordinary. Yeah.
because of my order. What about the Underworlders? They will lose the protection of the architects. They will see me as a tyrant. I understand.
So basically, she got
Come on,
brainwashed.
those toys of yours aren't that dangerous.
Then why hasn't she woken up yet?
Because she's sound asleep. Didn't you hear her sleep talking? Ah, poor child. Sounded like a bad nightmare. Tell me the truth, Sampo. What are you gonna do about the overworld girl?
What am I gonna do about her? Why, wait for the opportunity and send her back, together with the rest of them, of course. Hey, come on, what's with the...
You're a bad liar, Sampo Koski.
What? I didn't mean to bring her along. The smoke was too dense. I was in a daze. Before I knew it, I'd somehow dragged her down here, too.
We came to the underground?
What are you up to, Sampo? Why do you insist on getting caught up in overworld affairs that have nothing to do with you? If it's a whole lot more attention from Wildfire you want, you're going about it the right way.
Hey now, Sampo Koski's primary concern is taking care of his friends. These guys scratch my back. How could I live with myself if I didn't scratch theirs?
I like that you're able to see
And
the
another
finger
thing,
through the
where
character, I
does
think.
Wildfire get off, assuming that these fine folks won't come in useful to them, huh? I mean, you never know.
Which is why you've set them loose in the underground?
Come on, accidents happen. I'll have them rounded up in no time.
Uh-huh.
That girl... Get her back as soon as possible, then don't let her out of your sight. The underground has been sealed off for over 10 years now. The children won't even remember what overgrounders look like. If a girl in a Silver Mane Guard uniform suddenly shows up, what would Wildfire do with her? What would they do with you?
How did he actually get up
Get it?
if he's from the
Setting off
underground?
right now. I'll have to trouble you to look after them while I'm gone, ma'am.
I have so many questions.
Hey, sleepyhead. Looks like you're awake.
Good morning. And that's also where I'm gonna end the stream, I think. I did enjoy myself. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And until next time, bye-bye!